YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back with some more NFL score predictions every single week, making these videos. This one is for week 6 of the NFL. We did straight up pick'ems already, multiple Frogs Angels members. So if you kind of want a second opinion, some other guys made their picks. So check that video out if you haven't already. We're partnered with FanDuel now. Links in the description if you're going to play FanDuel. If you use our links, much appreciated, and it'll help our channel. So check those out. Also, link in the description of our Twitter, Frogs_Angels, updates about live streams, videos, and I'll talk football. Maybe you'll hear some stuff on there before it's actually in videos. But let's get on to some score predictions. Thursday Night Football, I got the Eagles winning 27-17. They have to bounce back, and they should. You know, primetime games are tough for the away team, but they're much better than the Giants. I don't see them losing 3 straight. I think they're better. The Giants are +3, so I do like the Eagles in that one. You know, like I mentioned, most of the time, primetime games, the home teams win, but I am going with the away team, and I kind of like the Eagles -3 in that one. I think Wentz steps it up every single week. He should in this game. You know, if there's a reason the Giants could win, it would be because you can throw downfield on the Eagles. Their secondary's struggling, and even though Eli's been struggling to throw, he may be able to exploit that Eagles secondary. So that would be the case for the Giants. But their best player, maybe Odell, or you can argue Saquon Barkley. Eagles still got the best run defense, still got the best red zone defense. So I don't think he's going to take over. You know, I mentioned the secondary is playing pretty poor, but as soon as you get in the red zone, that secondary is great for the Eagles. It's very weird, but I like the Eagles winning by 10. They're -3. Bucks and Falcons. I don't know if I would touch this one either way. I really don't. I picked the Falcons to win. Mainly the games that are toss-ups pretty much, I go with the home team, and that seems to be working out lately. But it could go either way. The Falcons were very disappointing. You'd think they would be able to score points on the Steelers' defense. They couldn't. The Bucks' defense, maybe the worst secondary in football, so they should be able to score at home. But the Bucks also should be able to score against the Falcons' injured and weaker defense. Winston's back. What does that mean? Some people prefer Fitzpatrick. I think Winston's the right choice right now. I don't know if I would touch this game. Let's see what the spread is here. It is Atlanta -3.5. Yeah, if they're going to win, it could be by 3. I have them winning by 2. I wouldn't touch that game. Steelers-Bengals, I got a 1-point win for the home team. The Bengals, you know, tough. Home team has the advantage. They're playing better right now. Steelers, the odds will say the Steelers may be the better team by the end of the year. Maybe they figured things out, but it is in Cincinnati, division game. It could go either way, but multiple reasons lead me to pick the Bengals, but it could go either way. They're -2.5. Another one I wouldn't touch. Just too close of a game, I think. Chargers-Browns. Chargers, can't really tell. They've been playing some weak teams. They're getting the wins. You know, but they haven't looked too pretty this year, to be honest. On paper, they're much better than they are on paper than they are on the field. The Browns are better than their record shows. So this game could also go either way. If it was in San Diego, or I should say LA, I would be way more confident about the Chargers. But I don't know if the Browns can really put up enough points to win this game. That's the reason I took the Chargers, and I got them winning by 7. The Chargers are only -1. So it's a risky one, but as you can see, I kind of like the Chargers in this one. They're the better team, but they have to play like it. But again, the Browns are much better than what their record shows. So keep that in mind. Seahawks, Raiders, that's another tough one. I got another 1-point win. I think the Seahawks are the better team, but better team doesn't always win, especially in London. It's in London, this game. We've seen some random stuff happen in the overseas games. So another one I probably wouldn't touch mainly for that reason, because it's in London. I like the Seahawks are better. There's no home team here. So, I mean, if it's straight up, I'm definitely taking the Seahawks. But as you can see, it's close. They're -3. I wouldn't touch it. Bears and Dolphins, another tough one because the Bears destroyed the Buccaneers, but it's a totally different matchup than the Buccaneers. And the Bears were hot. The bye week could have slowed them down, could have helped them. But I've seen so many times where a team's super hot, they have a bye week, it turns around there, and it's in Miami. The Bears are -3. I have them winning by 3, so another one. I'm confident the Bears are the better team, and it's mainly because of that pass rush. So you could take the Bears here. I wouldn't blame you for it, but it's pretty close. Pretty close call. Currently, if you watch our other videos, Frogs Angels members include Junior and Danny, two Bears fans. They happen to be in a heated argument about trading Jordan Howard right now. Very interesting. I'm getting texts like crazy as I'm doing this video because we're in a group chat, and they're really going at it. Junior doesn't want to trade Jordan Howard. Danny wants him gone if he's going to not be happy about his role, if they can get something decent out of it. So maybe that'll be brought up in a future live stream. It's pretty funny. Cardinals-Vikings. I got a 28-17 win for the Vikings. An 11-point win. And the Vikings are minus 10. That's 10's too many points. Now that I look at that, I do the score predictions first, so it's too close to call. It's too many points. We've seen the Vikings being favored by a lot of points and losing to a team like the Bills. The Vikings are a team that can pretty much be close with anybody they play. I think they're capable of beating anybody in the league. We've seen them put up a fight with the Rams, but we've seen them lose to the Bills, basically. And we've seen them beat the Eagles in Philadelphia. Seen them tie the Packers. I don't know. You need to see more of the Vikings. They're a little scary. They're very talented, but they're home. They should win by this many points, but it's risky, very risky. Colts and Jets, another toss-up game. I picked the Colts to win, even though they're away. It's just kind of a gut feeling. I mentioned that in the pick'ems, straight up pick'ems video. Gut feeling. I really couldn't tell you why. I think the Jets got us where they want us, right where they want us. After that Lions game, it was week 1. You can't take away too much from week 1, but they looked on every phase of the game. They looked legit. Let us down then, and then they looked real good against a good Denver defense. So could we expect more? The Jets are minus 2.5. Another one I wouldn't touch. I think the Colts get some offense going in here. Around 27 points is what I got. A lot of these games are too close, especially I'm usually a home team type of guy. The home team now more than ever wins games. The chances are, and I rolled with that last week. I got 11 right last week, felt pretty good, but I like some of these away teams. I just really like them, so it's a very tough week. I'm confident about my picks, but at the same time, tough week. More scores, 27-20. Another away team winning because I think the Panthers are better. The Redskins need to stay more consistent. 1 second to look good. Next second, they're really struggling. I think they check down too much, maybe because the receivers unit isn't that great, not getting open. But I don't know if they have enough to beat the Panthers here. I think the Panthers are a good team. They looked a little sketchy against the Giants, but the good thing I took away was a lot of points. And when they absolutely have to score points, they will score points. And the Giants defense isn't terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. But the Panthers are away. Tough game. The Redskins are minus 1, and it's because they're home. So I would think about taking the Panthers here, but it really depends on how their defense plays here. It's not the same, but they can score. If the Saints score that many points, I think the Panthers can get, the Saints probably better offense, but I think they can get in the ballpark. But the difference is the Saints were home against the Redskins. The Panthers are away. But I do like the Panthers, but it may be closer than people think. Bills and Texans, 23-13. It's depending on Deshaun Watson. He's day-to-day. I still expect him to play. But I got them winning at home. They're kind of catching some fire. We saw Watson come in that last drive of the game and do well when he was hurt. So I think he's okay. A long game. I think he just needs a little rest. And he's going to get it. I think he's going to play. I got them winning by 10. There is no line on that game to what I'm looking at right now. Probably because Watson's hurt. Wish we had a line on that game. But, if Watson plays, I like the Texans by 10. I'm pretty confident about that score. The Bills' defense is pretty solid, so if Watson plays, maybe they hold the Texans to 17 range. I think they'll score more than that, though. I got them winning by 10. Rams and Broncos, 28-20. A little closer than you think. The Rams seem to score in 30 points pretty much every game, 30-plus points. I don't think they do it here. The Broncos are a much different team at home. Not only that, it's hard for other teams to go play at Mile High. It may be a little hard for them to get. 28 points is a lot, but their normal amount of offense going. And the Rams defense hasn't really looked the same since Talib got hurt. Peters is playing hurt because they're thin at the position. So they could give up some points, even though the Broncos really can't get much going on offense. I think a little closer than people think. 28-20. Maybe that's not closer than people think because the line is LA -7. So that's right there. So I don't know if I would touch that one. But maybe people are trying to jump on that with the Rams because they're scoring well in the 30s. But, it's a different ball game playing at Mile High. I still think they'll win, but you can't count the Broncos out. Jags 17, Cowboys 13. A defensive battle. Yeah, I don't see the Cowboys scoring really much more than this, honestly. They struggle to put up more than this on a team like the Texans. The Jags got the best defense in football, top 3 for sure. If you don't think they're the best defense, maybe they're definitely top 3. It really depends on what the Cowboys could score on defense, but so could the Jags. Close game. I got 17-13. I'm pretty confident about that score. I like that right away. Jags are -3. I got them winning by 4, so you make the call on that one. Next group of games, Titans, Ravens, another toss-up. Defensive game. Neither team scored a touchdown last game. Titans did that twice this year. They didn't score a touchdown on the Jags, but they still won 16-14. I got the Titans winning. The Ravens are -3, so you would think I would like the Titans, but that's a toss-up. Another toss-up game. This score can be 9-6, just like the Titans-Jags game. Two good defense. It could be, I don't think either team will score in the 20s. I really don't think they'll get past that. I got Titans winning by 2. What I was thinking when I came up with the score, I was thinking 14-13. Ravens are leading. Titans get a last-second field goal. That's kind of what popped in my head right away. Last-second field goal, win the game by 2. And they're +3. So they can lose by a field goal. You push. It's tough, though. I think Ravens have slightly the better defense. And I think the Titans slightly have the better offense. But the Titans are home. So that's my thinking in that. And offense, I think wins games this year. I like the Titans. I think I have more confidence in Mariota than Flacco. That's just how I feel. And Mariota he can change the game on the ground too. Himself running the ball in crucial situations. So I'm pretty confident about the Titans, but they did not look good against the Bills, even though they should have won that game. They dropped touchdowns, so they're trying to eliminate that. I like the Titans, but it's a toss-up game. Chiefs and Patriots, I got 31-28 Patriots. Even though the Chiefs are the better team right now, I didn't really hesitate picking the Patriots in this game. They're home, prime time. They're starting to feel it. Brady's the best, maybe not right now. Mahomes is the best player on the field, but Brady is the overall best player on the field. They're -3.5. That's pretty darn close. So another one where you can make the call. A lot of these games are very tough. I don't know if I'm putting money on any game this week. Niners and Packers. Big win for the Packers. I think that's a top of the line points the Niners score. 17 right there. 34 is a lot for the Packers, but I think it's very realistic. The Packers are -9.5. I think they can win this game by 10 easily. I got them winning by more than that, obviously. 9.5 is a lot of points. It's always scary going with that many points, but I'm surprised it's not in the double digits. I'm really surprised. So you could go, like I mentioned, primetime home teams have a big advantage, and the Packers are just plain and simple a lot better. They're better with the Niners having no injuries. With all those injuries, they're a lot better. We've seen the Packers struggle at times this year. If DeForest Buckner keeps it up, gets a good pass rush, that could affect things. But I still think the Packers get a big win. I think they make kicks at home this week. I don't think the kicks will even matter. I think they're scoring touchdowns for the most part. Not too many games I like, and I never really like the teams when they're getting a lot of points, but it's just under the double digits there, 9.5. Kind of like the Packers. So I didn't like too many this week. Bye week Saints Lions, if you didn't know. Panthers is a close call, but up to you there. What was it? Seahawks are -3. Yeah, it's too close. Vikings, too many points. I like the Eagles. And I kind of like the Chargers. Not super thrilled about those. Eagles, Chargers, and Packers were my 3 if I had to choose 3. But 2 of those teams are away. One of them's prime time. 2 of them are prime time, but I like the home team in the last prime time game. So take that under consideration, I guess. Tough games this week. Should be fun for the NFL as long as the officials don't blow it, but I'm sure they will. Not every game, but they'll blow a game. One giant call changes the whole game. We've seen it nonstop. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll be back every single week. Again, we have a straight-up Pick'ems video, my favorite video of the week, with the crew members of Frogs Angels. Funny video. Subscriber goal is 10K subscribers. Clicking the like button, we much appreciate it. We got live streams every single week. We got NBA season predictions coming. A little something different there. Season's coming right up, so we had to make some predictions. Yeah, that's going to do it. We're back every week with plenty of content. Thanks for everyone's support. It's been great. Thanks for watching this video. That's going to do it. Goodbye.